Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you today from my home office and hopes to do an unboxing video and a announcement video all packed into one. I want to welcome you back to my channel and thank you again for following along for so long. A number of the videos that I've come out with in the past probably to 12 months have been a little bit behind because I've been going through an ongoing recovery, and that includes some legal issues has prevented me from posting videos about my experience until that has come to a close, which I hope to resolve here soon. Anyways, I did attempt to go through a little bit of unboxing video before my hike on Katahdin and wasn't able to post that. Didn't really work out with the timing. But I did get a new pack for that hike and a new sleeping pad, as well as a new sleep system in general, and wanted to talk a little bit about that. So I did buy a 2024 Ultra Circuit for that hike. I did hike with my Osprey Exos pack, and that was a fantastic pack. A little bit heavier with the Osprey Exos 65, I believe it is, AG 65 Atmos. It was awesome. Did well with that pack. Really loved it. It did start becoming an issue with kind of overpacking that a little bit and carrying a little bit more weight than I needed to. And I wanted to go with a little bit lighter pack and see how that went, and it's a quite expensive endeavor to buy new packs that maybe not necessary. One of the things that I was hoping for with the Circuit is that it was with the particular material they use, I thought it was going to be more water resistant or waterproof. And if you watch my hike on Katahdin, it rained pretty much for 4 hours or more, and pretty severe downpours, and all my stuff was wet. Thankfully, I wasn't in a situation where I needed to stay overnight with my stuff, but I did carry a full pack because I was intending on potentially going through the 100-mile wilderness after that Sobo, and had packed as I would as a through hiker. And, did end up going back to the AT hostel because I wasn't physically ready after my injury to move on past that. But I realized that without a pack liner, everything in my bag was getting wet, and that put me at quite a risk, and didn't want to do that again. So I will be more than likely taking this back again and putting a pack liner inside of it to protect my sleeping gear more than anything, in my clothes. I do have my pillow in here, and I carried that all through my through hike, and that was awesome. I believe it's a Cedar Summit, but I'm not 100% sure. That's something that you probably have to look through past videos about. But one of the things I did change out for that hike, and only used 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 nights, in a short section hike, was my Zenbivy 10. So I am switching out my pack from an Atmos AG or Atmos AG 65 from Osprey to the 2024 Ultra Circuit, and that is a lot lighter. I will be using a pack liner in that. And I did switch out from a 0-degree Zenbivy quilt system to a 40-degree Zenbivy quilt system. I did take a smaller sleep pad, the Nemo Tensor, I believe that's what it's called, 20-inch wide sleeping pad, and I'll be returning to a Cedar Summit 25-inch wide. I'm going to open this up right now. continue our unpacking video. I was using my phone as well as the GoPro to kind of see what I'm looking at, and it's been overheating. Got quite hot. So, all right, we're gonna grab the next package. And this is from Outland USA. I did shop around for this a little bit, and I'm gonna try to rip this open without using a knife. This is a piece of gear that I wore over 1,800 miles on my Appalachian Trail Thru-Hike, or attempted Thru-Hike in 2023, and I did like it so much that I did want to get another one. So if you didn't see it, the Rab 2.0 Downpour Plus jacket was the next item that I opened up, and do appreciate Rab as a gear company. I did buy their jacket last year, and the only reason I'm switching that out, or I'm updating it, is because the zipper on my old one I have three more items to open up here, and my GoPro is overheating because apparently it doesn't like being used that often or at that length. This one's pretty straightforward. It is a new Sawyer product. Jeez, that's pretty thick tape. Not necessarily a new Sawyer product, old Sawyer product, but new Sawyer squeeze filtration system, and just wanted to make sure I get a new one of these to go on the hike with. The last one started not working so well. The flow rates really was reduced quite a bit, and had some issues filtering water quick enough. This one I'm not quite sure where it came from. So we'll do a little pull tab. Oh, okay. So this is actually part of the Zenbivy sleep system. I did go with a minimalist half sheet that was not insulated for the summer, and that half sheet was made for a 20-inch wide sleeping pad. So I did upgrade to a let's see here. Did upgrade to a full sheet that has an insulated hood on it. This is the light sheet for a 25-inch wide sleeping pad versus the 19 and gray, so you won't be able to see how dirty it gets. 800 fill power from Zenbivy, and then I'll work with either my 40 degree, actually it won't, because they have a zipper system with a 40 degree quilt, or excuse me, I have a zipper system for the 0 degree quilt, and the hook and loop system for the 10 degree system. So that is going to be a nice upgrade. I'm not really a fan of the hook and loop, especially if it was going to be cold out. I really like the zipper part, but I think they went away with that entirely. I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't been able to find anything else with the zipper system on it for Zenbivy. So the last item I have here is from Smartwool, and I really enjoy their products. They're quite pricey, so I looked at, and I do have some other products that are wool. Mary Wool is another one that I bought from, and I really enjoy their products. But I've bought a number of hiking shorts from Brooks, from Smartwool, and some other ones that have a interior brief, I guess, or a lining where you don't necessarily have, or don't wear underwear. It's just part of the shorts. but those deteriorate quite quickly, and I've had to cut those out, but the shorts are still good. So I've gone to a Smartwell Boxer, and I got a couple pairs of these because they are great for things other than work too. So I got 3 pairs of those. I did get a pair of shorts that I'm going to have to take back because after looking at my purchase order, they're a size small, and I cannot wear a size small. So I'm gonna have to take those back, and hopefully REI will be good enough to exchange those with the tag still on them. And then the last thing I got, I've always wore a pair of liner gloves hiking, and these are a pair of windproof, waterproof, or water resistant gloves. And I did measure my hands for these. It says medium. They should fit nice and tight, and I should be able to wear those underneath another pair of thicker gloves as well. And I do have an announcement coming up, so stick around. Okay, time for the official announcement. So I've hiked just over 1,850 miles on the Appalachian Trail. I did miss the Massachusetts-Vermont border, and after leaving the trail in Manchester, Vermont, skipped a section from there into Gorham, New Hampshire because of significant flooding, and also missed the 100-mile wilderness. As you've seen, I've already summited Katahdin and done that, but I've missed out on a couple sections, and I'm going to be returning to the trail this year, staying a little bit closer to home. And my intention is to hike the Vermont Long Trail through the Green Mountains from the Vermont border through the section that I've already done to Manchester, and then right up to the Canadian border. I would like to attempt that, and if it goes well, yo-yo, come back down. And I do have a wedding. My brother's getting married in late August to return to. So as soon as school is over, the first couple days in July, I'll be spending time traveling to Vermont and starting my attempted through hike of the Vermont Long Trail. Now, there are some situations that may arise where I may alter that plan, but that is the intent right now, is to hike the Appalachian Trail in sections that I missed. And if I hook up with a decent group of hikers at that time, which they should be piling through Vermont at that time, I may attempt to continue on the Appalachian Trail with them. If not, I will be staying on the Long Trail and attempting to do that from south all the way north. And if that does go well and is achievable within a reasonable time frame, then I can potentially yo-yo that and come back down and still be back to New York in time for my brother's wedding in August. So I hope you guys are sticking around. There are more videos to come. I'm not done with my adventures yet. And as you can see, still going through the process of gearing up and making sure that I'm prepared for that. So I will be coming out with a few more videos, including things that I will be packing in my pack for that trip. You've seen a number of things already, and I will be sharing how I prepare for that as well. So stick around. I'm glad you guys are here, and I appreciate the support. If you haven't already done that, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that, and ring that notification bell. Make sure you're keeping up to date on any of the new adventures that come along. Thanks, guys.